So, everybody, welcome to the Honorable Partner Podcast. We have the one and only Hayden Rhinehart on here. Woo woo! Call him the lead tech, the brains of the operation, the man, the myth, legend,
Stone Cold Killer.
stone cold bug and rodent killer.
Yeah, very much.
So, you've been here a while now, Hayden. You're getting pretty good at your job. You're selling a lot of jobs. You
Thank you.
are perfecting your craft.
Try to.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think so far of being a pest control technician? Because you originally were gonna get out of high school and be a firefighter.
Yeah. Yep. So my story is kind of the day before the fire academy started. That's when I dropped out, and that's what we're here to make a full-time technical technician. And I think what led me to do that is because I believe in the business. Um, as far as being a technician goes, I still got that adrenaline rush. Especially going into attic where there's live animals and doing yellow jacket nests where they're all in your face. That's
No,
an adrenaline rush. Nothing like firefighting. Me saying the right.
you're just putting on a different type of
Um,
fire,
yeah, I guess. Yeah.
just a bug fire or a
Sometimes,
real.
sometimes I walk places. I'll be like, like fancy places. And I'll be like, man, firefighting is just this, but everything's in fire. So I'm like, I'm really not losing anything. But yeah, hopefully maybe I can be part time one day or whatever. But I like it. Every day is different in this job. That's
Well,
the
that's the
biggest
good thing
thing.
with pest control is you can be a firefighter part-time if you want,
Yep.
and I'd like for you to do that.
Yeah. Yep.
Um, I don't know when that time will be. So, can you just go to a firefighter department? Did I say that wrong?
What?
What did I have?
Can
Firefighter
So
department?
are you asking if you can be like a part time anywhere?
Yeah.
No. So usually there's only smaller departments. So like Rives, if you know where that
Yeah.
is, or like Henrietta, those are like small villages almost. And so their fire departments all part time, all volunteer. Like I could go become a part time at like Henrietta.
Yeah.
Um, and basically I work my regular work and once I get off, I just turn myself like my call thing on and you just become a firefighter for
Yeah.
the rest of the day. But
Not the top.
Only the side.
Yeah, doesn't pick up the top.
IT here.
Hey, well, you guys
Well, we've
want
kind of
legit.
been
Yeah, so,
masterminding this quite
Okay.
a bit.
dude, I've been trying to.
So, what is the? It's only half of it.
So it bubbles. Your person is how it goes, like
Okay.
this, and then the top doesn't actually pick it up. So the absolute best audio is right here, where you're really close.
Mhm.
If you're back a little bit, no going, it's gonna be fine. If you go like right here, it's not gonna pick up or getting outside that range.
Oh, that's why when you had it in between us, it was combating.
Yeah, because when there was one here and two on each side, it was like outside the range. I kind of wish they had color on the mic showing like the range.
Why don't you?
I will. I just haven't done it yet.
You should cover this part with tape. Like, hey, this is where you can talk.
Yeah, but then the tape blocks it. So it needs to be like anyway.
Dude, this black coffee is killing me.
In a good way.
No, in a bad way. This
Oh.
is like terrible.
So it took me a long time to like coffee.
Me too, actually.
It was more or less me working night shift and just being completely exhausted.
Where were you working night shifts?
Amtrak?
Oh, this is before I used to wrench at steel mills. So I used to weld at night, and then we would fix, gearboxes to cylinders to whatever, anything that broke in the steel mill.
Yeah.
But we would just get called in at 11 o'clock at night and work a 24-hour shift.
Is that thing running 24/7 then? The
The
steel mill?
Yeah.
Holy
Okay.
Yeah. So it was fun.
So you had to learn coffee.
Yeah. And then once I got into the railroad, we would do night on, because the way that the trains would run, they would run all during the day, and then
Yeah.
they'd shut the tracks down at night. So months on end, and it didn't matter if it was in Jackson or Michigan City, Indiana. So we'd have to drive to Michigan City and work all night and drive home.
Dang.
2.5 hours. It was brutal.
That's why you're fine with going all nighter. Train for it.
I'm more immune to it, I would say.
Yeah. That's what I'm pretty much saying.
But there was a couple times where we'd go to like do a derailment, and we would be there 48 hours. Working full shift, and then go home and get a call 3 hours later at 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, because you're on call. Like you just got to do what they tell you.
When you're losing $1 million an hour, like you think they care about us pulling a 48-hour, and giving us a couple grand for doing it?
Did you get paid good if you do it?
Yeah, it's all overtime. And then anything over 16 hours is double time.
You think that's hard? Try going to school for 8 hours.
I did that too there, young buck.
You talking
I'm not even
talking about high school?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I used to have
Ben,
to get up
too.
at 7.
Dude, I hated high school. Well, it was a double-edged sword. I liked
Okay.
some of it. Liked some of
What?
it.
Lunch class,
Lunch class.
room,
Yeah.
gym.
I was in school. I did a year of public. My last year in
Your
school.
last year was public?
Yeah. So I finished out my junior year in public school. But no, it was actually kind of fun. Like I messed with the teachers and stuff. I hosted like weekly calls. So I was paying kids like crazy stuff during class.
So they were young kids, but they were
Yeah, they'd like film it. It was like streams left 10 class. I was at a milk drinking competition in the like parking lot.
Huh?
I almost got kicked out of one because the principal was like, "Don't do this." I was like, "Who cares? It's during lunch, it's not in class." And then people were getting
Did you do the gallon challenge?
yeah.
Well, there you go.
No,
right there.
no, it wasn't a gallon. Whoever gave the court back just got like $50 or something. But you got a bunch of high schoolers together, and that's a terrible recipe.
Yeah.
So there's like a few kids that were like thrown out. I'm like, I didn't think this through.
It's just all white. It's just all milk.
Oh, dude, it was that's gotta be gross. I didn't do it. I didn't. I wasn't about to do that. That's gross, dude. So that was that was the funnest part of high school, probably.
The milk challenge.
Yeah, the milk challenge. Yep.
So this is your first podcast there, Hayden?
Yeah. Yep.
Have you ever done a podcast before?
No.
No?
No.
So this is the first of many?
Yeah. I think it's good. I think it's good people get to see, because I'm typically the guy who they see at their front door.
Yeah.
They kind of get some outside exposure.
So what does Hayden Rhinehart like to do? So people can get to know you a little bit. You do like to bike.
Like
a lot of
he
camping.
Loves hiking and camping. I guess really going anywhere in the outdoors where I can go forward. That's a huge part of my life.
So is the end goal to be camping all the time, or do you want an up north property? Or both?
I don't know. I want to go out west, but I can't definitively say.
Well, at this point in your life,
Yeah,
at the high age of 18 years old.
I know.
And by the way, everybody, his quote is, "I know everything." With an 18.
What?
Once you're 18, you know everything. So
What?
yeah, Nick can't tell me nothing, dude. I'm untouchable. I'm 18.
What are you at? Because I'm 19.
You score.
He knows everything at 19 too.
No, once you pass 18, you start losing brain cells. 18.
I thought you lost brain cells when you were in high school.
No, you do that. Yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was the other half.
At wrestling practice, I'd be like, "Man, does this kid have a brain cell?"
With hate.
Yeah. I'd sit there showing him what he didn't get it. I'm like, "Aren't you a straight ace? You're that."
Think twice. Think twice. I don't even once.
Yeah, I'm trying to get think once.
That's a wrestling motto. But
So
yeah,
you're gonna go trusting this year? Possibly.
yeah.
Tuck you into it.
Yeah, cool.
Oh no.
They've been begging them to come.
I don't know.
You don't think it's because you?
Because I spend my whole day I spend my whole morning getting up early to work out, and I go to work all day, and the time fluctuates every time. And then that little time I have at the end of the day, I usually spend with my girlfriend or with my family.
Yeah.
And if I coach that, middle school is at like 6 o'clock at night. So I would be getting out at 8 o'clock.
It's definitely a calling to coach. You're not making any money. It's just because you love doing it.
Yeah. You actually make zero money? Is it all volunteer? Or do you
Well, I
make
live
like
in a private school, so you make
Yeah.
like $100.
okay. So that will give you at least
So you waste more money in gas
yeah. Yeah.
than you actually
Yeah.
going to tournaments, going to
Yeah.
practice every day.
Big Mac.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Pretty much all you can get is a Big Mac.
Oh,
Did I
Big Mac's worth it.
you know James. James and I bought this belt.
Yeah.
It's the Pin Club belt.
Bought it too?
I put all the money in, let's be real.
Yeah.
This was like a $300 belt.
Like
Yeah.
like just a belt?
Well, it's like the WWE or like UFC belt.
Yeah.
And it meant to like bring some culture to the team.
Did it?
It did for like 2 weeks.
No, it did for the whole year when James was there, but I mean,
He might have
afterwards-
put some money in. I'll have to ask him. Maybe we split it. But
It's funny. He said it.
I'm sure he said he bought it.
Yeah,
What a dick.
it's funny.
So you're not this time.
I might really, really want to, but
Well, it's pretty balance between you got family, you got work, and then
Yeah.
throwing another thing in the mix there.
Because it's not like you just go on the weekend and it's just an hour or two. It's a whole pattern.
yeah, especially like
Oh yeah. It's 6 a.m. till 6 p.m.
Wow.
Wherever it is.
How like frequently hit the weekly?
Weekly.
Yeah, that's a lot.
when I want to be all in. Like if I'm gonna do it,
Oh,
I'm gonna try and establish like a statewide program. Lumen's not known as a statewide program. Like I would go all in.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just don't right now. I don't see them letting me be all hands on. Maybe one day in the future.
Well, we're just going to get you more into this manager role here soon because we're growing fast. And there might be more of a time sucker for you, but they make a lot more money.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have a ladder up to essentially in the manager role. Which I feel like that's how it goes at least.
Oh, when you come in today, man, I text you on that.
I'm ready.
Hey, what should I do about this bug? Did you just kill that bug at the last now?
Okay. We're having a good morning.
Okay.
Hayden, what's your legit? Do you think an AI could actually be that person you call? How much of the training role do you think an AI could take on?
You have to at least hear everything and see it in person before you start asking AI. Like I think AI is the pressure. I think videos are the most important thing in training because, like Nick was saying, like I hate reading.
Yeah.
Like I hate reading. Like when I did all my certification tests, all I did was read workbooks all day for like 2 months, and I heard of everything, but I saw it in the field when I was running around with it. I'm like, that's what it actually looks like. Like that's what it actually is. Like I had no idea what it looked like or what it was until I started seeing it in person.
Yeah.
But once you see everything in person and like once you completely understand all of your chemicals and all of your tools and all of your traps, then that's when AI becomes beneficial because AI can say, okay, you have to use your Techo Pro and your transport. You have to mix them. You have to do this many ounces, and then you should apply it on XYZ.
It's just an additive. I mean, the best in the world at pest control still comes across weird situations. There's too many bugs. You're talking millions of bugs.
Well, they just
and
evolve so fast.
they evolve so fast, and you like a carpenter ant. There's 8 parts of their life cycle that they look different.
Yeah.
So you have to be able to tell where they're at in their life cycle and know exactly what it is. And when you're talking millions of bugs, people are like, "Well, what is it?" And you're like, "I don't know, but I know how to kill it." Just because you
Yeah.
pretty much
Yeah, and you don't want to look on.
Yeah.
And the last thing you want to do is be home looking it up right in front of the customer. Like you have to have a base knowledge to, at the very least, you know, get yourself to the point where you could ask AI, possibly,
But essentially, that's why we're trying to niche down to the honorable shield, because
Yeah.
you don't see half of the bugs. I wouldn't say you don't see half of the
it's just the
bugs.
bugs that you learn.
Yes.
So, Hayden, what about what if it was a structured AI that was able to walk you through voice what you were doing?
I think that you definitely get there, but it'd be so weird in front of the customer. Like, you want, like,
Yeah, but
or
it's not any different than walking through with an actual hidden technician.
Essentially, you could.
I'm just saying
Let's just say we
when
use
you're on
meta
your own.
glasses. You could take a picture of it and be like, "Hey, I gotta go look up some pricing."
Yeah, and then
Talk to it in
explain
the
to you.
car.
That's what I'm all for.
Maybe that's you might not even need to say anything to it. It might be looking at everything and giving like, hey, this is a bug, this is XYZ, they're interested, we treat it.
Yeah.
It's getting so legit already. I think it's gonna take over. I think its biggest use is gonna be training. When you look at how people are using it already, all it is store. That's its biggest use case, where it's taking the 500 articles online, feeding it to you in like 60 seconds.
I'm gonna call one of my
Yeah.
control buddies I have and see what his thoughts are.
Yeah. Either way, it would not be very hard for us to take our actual training documents and put it into it and see what happens. See if we can use it.
I think you
100%.
should. I think you should use it 100%, just not in front of the customer.
Dude, well, maybe
I'm
it's
for
more
that.
accessible. When I had my handyman business, dude, I'd rip out AI, put it in my earbud and talk to it the whole time.
Yeah, but I mean, you're dealing with use chemicals, and then somebody is like, "Hey, is this gonna be dangerous for my cat?" Like, I don't know. Let me ask AI. The store says you can't kill your cat.
No, roughly.
That's the thing, is they have to, like, new technicians have to have that base
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
foundational knowledge.
But I think to scale, we have to have that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think one of the problems is that even if it's full, you can't fully utilize it from the client?
Yeah, because you want to present ourselves as we are the AI. They're asking us
Yeah,
questions,
yeah,
and
yeah.
we should be able to generate responses for the customer,
And I agree.
not having like something like an AI.
My use case for it when I was getting in client homes was like, I've never done this before, but I'll figure it out if you want me to. And then when they say yes, it's not weird for me to go and be troubleshooting with AI. I mean, I didn't do it a ton, and I would try to avoid doing it in front of the client. But I also was like, there was this one job where I was replacing half on a sink. I talked to AI for like 45 minutes
Was
under
it
their
the
sink.
that's over here?
No.
Oh.
No, this was just a handyman client.
The 1 million cups lady you said. You
Oh,
redid all your.
I used AI with her stuff too. Yeah. But I would try to stay away from like doing it in front of a client. But it's too handy. When I think it's almost the opposite. Like, I think AI helps you learn what the chemicals are. I mean, you have all your certifications for that. But when I was coming into something I'd never done before, I literally snapped a picture with ChatGPT. It's like, oh, that's a shower cartridge. It looks like snow, and that's that green stuff you're seeing is corrosion. I would use corrosion blaster 2000 to remove the corrosion, and then you can loosen it and get a replacement. Get a replacement, you would typically go to a hardware store. Like, it's just rattling off all this stuff. I'm like, I didn't even know what I was looking at until I sent it to you, and it pulls out everything about it.
Yeah.
That's why I've used it. That's why I think it's going to be so powerful with training.
Well, I think when we start building, I think it's going to be able to explain a lot of, like, let's just say roaches, like the sputum. Like, why is sputum?
I don't know what that means.
That's the poop of the roaches.
Okay.
So, like, sputum for roaches is like they poop it out and they feed their young with it. Like, we're going to be able to generate all this inside of the AI and hopefully be able to put videos behind it. But for fast.
For the text to watch.
Yeah.
I don't know that it's there with how we're going to implement it at the moment.
Yeah, but they have video.
You can send video to the AI.
You would have to present sputum to a technician in training. Like me, when I was in training, I would see these specks all over cupboards, and I never even questioned it. Like, I never even wanted to know what it was. I just knew there was roaches, and I thought I knew how to get rid of them. And I would never question, well, what's these specs? Like, you have to present during the training to a technician. This what sputum is. That's why I think AI is not good for all of the training,
But it's
but
good.
it's good for.
But we can keep adding to it to help.
It'll tell you, hey, why does that even matter?
For it to tell me about sputum, I would have to ask it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I would have to be like, why are
you gotta
these
at least
specs?
be
I would never have
80%
asked that.
That's true. Well, and don't get me wrong, AI is not a one-all be-all. I just use it like, I ask so many questions when I'm going to do anything, figure out anything. It's just like 90% of the answer. So
Well,
easy.
I think it's more going to be like, hey, I'm seeing sputum right here. Like, where else am I going to see it?
That's true. There's things like that. Question. I would be interested to see it as it progresses, how much you can, like, maybe say, like, hey, I want you to volunteer as much information as possible. I want to ask the questions.
How would it work like with that though? When you're like, where else would I be seeing it? Because where else would you be seeing it? Kind of situational awareness, depending on the level of infestation. AI doesn't.
But it will be
AI
like,
doesn't know the area.
it would be like, well, the roaches are typically going to be behind the fridge, in the kitchen. You might see them in the outlet.
But you might end up wasting a lot of your time. If you have to go through the entire unit or the entire house and search every single outlet or every single whatever, like that's where it
I'm
struggles.
still learning roaches actively too. Like, it's still revolving, and that's a good thing with this business is there's still so much to learn all the
Well,
time.
you never stop, especially if you're trying to get better. Like, there's
Because
always new ways to
you'll
do it,
see,
new problems.
especially since we started with dusting. I've noticed we don't have to dust every single outlet or every single little crack and crevice. You can tell by walking in from the training with Carl of, like, you can actually go in and diagnose and be like, okay, well, it's on just the side of the house plus the kitchen.
Yeah.
Normally just before we would just go in and spray everything because we weren't 100%.
Yeah.
And as every training is revolving, we're going to be able to use less chemicals and be able to tell people, hey, you can stay in this side of the house. We're only going to treat this side.
Yeah.
But I mean, that goes with, learning, and I guess, it's a part of running a business. Nothing is cookie cutter, especially in this business. You're dealing with too many things.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think as we start playing with this AI of training, I think we're going to be impressed with it for sure.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to have to input a lot of knowledge to be able to make it what we want.
Well, and it's evolving so quick. Like, I'm going to actually show you after this Grok AI, where you can set one, there's no filter. This is the Alliance AI. Have you looked at it?
Yeah.
I've think I've played it one.
Dude, there's literally no filter. You can tell it the most famous things.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is so cool compared to ChatGPT. Because ChatGPT is always like filtering it.
Yeah.
It's like, let's not use that word, man, because that's not proper. I'm like, I'm into an AI, it doesn't matter.
So is there platforms for training for AI?
There will be if there's not now. I don't know. I haven't looked into it.
So we're going to have to look into that.
I did. I found a really cool website. It's called like Learn Anything XYZ, and you literally type into it like when you want to learn. So I typed in like software architecture, and it gives you like a whole list from beginner. Go through it, makes you an expert by the end of it. It's kind of nuts.
Yeah, we might need that.
You guys.
Well, keep it out. Let's see it.
This is why I want to be one of the AI.
Well, we have.
I think so.
Yeah, the world's evolving.
I also think it's going to give us a value add to the network.
Well, before
Whoever we talk to.
too long, we're going to be hiring guys to drive these bots to the house so they can treat it.
Yeah.
People don't even need to learn this stuff anymore.
So, say just pest control in there.
I tried. It doesn't.
Oh.
I think it's more for like AI and computers. But
Okay.
I can do part of it.
But if we can have all of our whole training system done,
Yeah.
see, I can't.
Just click on the first one and go through all these.
So this is a checklist of information we need to cover. Yes.
This is a lot. But once you get to the end of it, you can create your own AI. You can design your own stuff.
So my point with how fast it's developing, it's not a thing yet, really, where you can tell it, like, hey, we can literally train the AI bot to understand it. Bring them on the training regimen. The first thing they learn is to come into a house, greet the customer, do the inspection, do the diagnosis, and then after that, you can tell them what to treat. Like, we'll be able to almost mold it and shape it into a tool that we can use.
Whoever's training the AI, though, they're going to have to be very advanced, like prompt engineers.
Well, you need to understand how the AI works, how it's going to communicate to the tech. The beauty is once, that's copy and paste a million times.
Oh, for sure. And the good thing with like the Honorable Shield is we're not dealing with million bugs. So we can essentially download everything we need.
Yeah. If you took the bugs, you told ChatGPT, hey, these are the bugs I'm next going to be encountering, build me everything on all of them. And then you went through with Carl and just proved it. That would be the majority of the Honorable AI bot.
For sure. Like
on the bugs.
Ants are going to be the hardest thing to do.
Why?
Out of all of them. Because you're dealing with a lot of different types of ants, and they all have different, like some eat wood, some of them just want sugar, some
dig in the pavement.
Yeah. There's a lot of different types of ants. Once we get to the ant, like springtails, like there's not a million different types of springtails. Yeah, there's a million different types of spiders, but certain spiders might be a hard one too because they like certain kind of food. So if you go into a house and have this type of spider, all right, well, we got to look for the actual problem.
Well, so will you be able to just hierarchy it? Like you got spiders, you got all the categories of spiders, you got strong categories of ants, and then like individual profiles on those. But that's where like a new tech and training can come in, and he's like, "Hey, I'm seeing ants. Like, what do I do?" And then it will be like, "Hey, there's this is the 3 most common ants in Michigan. This is how you identify their movements." And then it's getting even better where it'll ask you questions. Hey, what are you seeing? Are you seeing like the ants that eat wood? And I assume there's some sort of symptom, some sort of visual thing you could see. And then the AI bot will ask.
I can always just tell them because of their antennas.
Yeah, that's like the physical characteristics.
Yeah. The antennas change from life cycle.
Then AI will say that because we've trained it.
Yeah.
But once you do it once, it's like there's nothing stopping us from having 1,000 technicians go through with the AI bot and learn it all. I don't know. I am interested to see what the best overcome for the homeowner is. Like, it's going to become. I think it's going to become normalized for people to be talking to AI throughout home service. Because in my handyman stuff, other people I talk to are using AI than the handyman.
So the way that all this training is going to be made through AI, it's not like you're going to be using it every single day.
Yeah.
They may be using it 5% of the time.
Because
it's going to revolve our training so well.
Yeah.
We're already going to know, hey, it's this type of ant, this ant. It's just the weird infestations that you just like questions. Yeah. Like not powder post beetles, but I'm glad it's powder post beetle. I got a job. I got to put it for you. Like gypsy moth. I have saw that infestation twice since I've been in pest control. Like, we don't need to do a ton of training on gypsy moths. He just needs to know essentially what gypsy moths look like, and then he can ask AI. Like, because there's just a lot of stuff you don't come across. And not only that, like, there are some bugs that are in Ann Arbor that are not in Jackson, and I didn't know that until I came to Ann Arbor, and I had to essentially ask AI myself, like, "What is this?"
Yeah. I think the immediate application will be using it as a question machine. I would be surprised if it's not replacing host training in the next
Well,
5
it's just gonna
years.
be part of the training.
Yeah.
You don't see it as it. I think it's gonna replace it in a few years.
I'm not I don't yeah, but I don't really want it to,
Why not?
because I don't want somebody to have to go out there and be not knowing what they're actually looking at. Like, I want to be the most, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, the smartest guy out there, essentially, experienced
I
people.
mean, agreed.
But, like, I think our whole training system will be AI built, and they'll be going through the AI. I just don't want them essentially learning the 95% that they should know on the job.
Yeah.
In the field. You know
Ah,
what I mean? Hire somebody and be like, "Hey, here's your truck, just hook to AI." Like, I don't want that. I think that we can rapid growth somebody in
yeah,
2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then they have this thing to talk to as weird infestations come up. I think
yeah.
that, they still need real world experience before they're on their own.
Okay, I think that makes sense. See, they need to know like, what they're up to in the field.
For sure.
Well,
But
it'll be
I
simpler
think it's
too,
gonna
though.
like, it took 2, 3 months to get Hayden where he's at, but
Yeah.
he could have
But I also still think that will
dude, it was in
just
2
because we
weeks.
need much fixed.
Oh, for sure, but it was me not knowing how to train properly
Yeah.
to get him where he needs to be. And if everything's built out, hey, like I was talking to I mentored with this guy, he runs the Pest Posey, training program, and he's like, "Hey, when you get a guy, he needs to be trained in 1 month, but to you need to have a checklist every single day. Hey, we
Yeah.
need to try to find this to figure out this, and you need to have a notebook with 7 questions that needs to be answered by the end of the day. And every single day,
That's
you gotta
cool.
get them something."
Yeah,
I didn't have that built out for Hayden,
yeah. So it's okay.
where this will be built out in a month, where he's gonna be an absolute killer more than he is.
So your thing is you just don't want to send them out there without them knowing anything,
Correct.
but you want to use AI to train as much as possible.
Absolutely.
Okay, no,
I
I
think
think that makes total
I
sense.
think the learning curve is gonna be a quarter of what it used to be, and they'll be way better.
Yeah, it's just so good at communicating
Yeah.
where you don't have to go through 500
Yeah, but we'll be able to get somebody to 90%, and then that last 10%, that's what AI is
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
come in as we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
And then it's
Or
just trying to find good guys that want to work.
so to get to that 90%, are you envisioning like actual training course, or is AI working with them for that 90%, just not out
I
in the
think the
field?
AI is gonna be the training course.
I think so too. Yeah. That would be. I
Whether if it's videos, whether if it's whatever. Someone needs to come in at least for 4 or 5 hours of seeing it in person and doing book work or
Yeah.
video work or something.
Yeah, because like Carl was like, yeah, AI can teach somebody how to spray.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna go out for the first time.
Yeah, you should have saw
start
Hayden
breaking
spray for the first
stuff.
time.
Oh, I sprayed my own house for the first time.
Yeah, he hit every single window.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Thank God you're spraying your own house.
Yeah,
Your parents can yell at you."
exactly.
That's funny.
But that's the point. AI can taught that. Like even
Well,
Nick can have taught me that. Just
it's
by
not gonna.
himself.
Yeah,
Like I just have to do it.
it's not gonna do it for you, too.
Exactly.
But now that, like, we have all of our pricing completely down, and obviously that's gonna be revolving too, but we're making that easier. Now we're just gonna make the training easier. Now
Yeah.
everything's gonna start coming together. But with what we're trying to do this year, we're going to have to make ginormous leaps
How can
in
you?
training.
Yeah. Well, it
And
needs to be as simple as possible.
Yeah.
Our whole mindset is copy and paste. How can you copy and
Yes.
paste? Essentially.
It's the whole thing.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But I think it's gonna be a massive learning curve to figure this all out. But just think of how much easier, like, or it is building a business with AI. Just like all your podcasts.
Dude, it's not even. I'm not even like I use it so much, especially in the side where AI, like it can do more with media because it's not physically moving objects around, but just the audio software, the routing, the way things work, it it's just handy, dude. Is it perfect? No, but it gets 80% of the answers in so much quicker than Google.
Yeah.
Like I've been doing the same process, but through Google. It's just Google's slower. You got to go through 500 articles. You read Reddit forums that people are arguing. ChatGPT just boom, 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 feeds it in. It consumes all of that. It feeds it to you in 2 paragraphs instead of having to sit through 20 different websites. Because you can do the same troubleshooting that I do through just normal Google. AI is faster and better at communicating.
Way more efficient.
The audio software that it runs into, they have AI bot to tell you how to use the software. So it's like a complicated sound panel with a bunch of different features. I just screenshotted it. It's like, tell me how to use this for our podcast and what settings matter. And it was
crazy, huh?
Alternatively, I'd have to sift through one, I'd have to find the owner's manual, then I'd have to like read through it all, figure out what's important, and then actually implement it.
Dude, I was building my daughter's nail set this weekend. It's something you like pull to the wall and it like folds out into a table, and it's got all of her stuff in it. She wants to start doing nails. I'm just like, man. I'm sitting there reading the directions. I also put a fan together in my bedroom because the fan took crap. Just like, man, I need AI to like tell me what to do, and I didn't do it.
Yeah,
and I should have.
So imagine this is where it's going. You'll have glasses in. It'll see it. It'll just pull it, tell you what to do, and you'll have an earbud. Well, actually, glasses
and they don't have a screen that shows you, but they at least tell you.
It'll be show though at some point. That's a little bit off. But I think you're right.
I mean,
it doesn't
we're
show
not
you.
reminders for that.
No, we won't be
out of our.
No, but you're going to be the test dummy for all this.
Yeah,
for the we need to
the honorable AI.
Yeah, we're limited. He's just saying we're not going to invent the video part.
No,
because it'll be displaying. Eventually, it'll be like pointing arrows at it. Hey, you need to put this piece over here, Nick.
Hey, what about the Apple glasses? The Apple VR? Have you ever seen those? No. You guys, they're like over $1,000. It's insane, but they're literally glasses, and it's like snowboarding goggles.
Oh, I've seen those.
Put them on, and it's a VR, so that actually does show you.
So that it just hasn't integrated with AI fully yet. I think 5 years it will.
Well, I think it has.
Oh, has it?
I think it's literally like it has. Like I'm looking at you guys, and it has like a Safari right there.
Oh. Well,
I'm not showing up at the customer's door looking like an alien.
Not yet.
Dude, in 5 years, we're going to have people on these Oculus things walking in an office.
Yeah.
Oh, this is how you look at
New York. People are doing it already. The Apple glasses.
Yeah,
the Apple Vision Pros, what they're called.
Are those the goggles? They're walking around with the goggles?
Yeah, they're literally like snowboarding side goggles. And they're like, I don't know, they're like tinted or something, but to you, it literally, like, almost right now, I just really have a whole dashboard of everything. You can move it around.
I think once that gets into the meta glasses, like once it's compact like that, like that's the game changer, yeah. Because that will have the holograms that were built in, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the good thing about the Ray-Ban, it looks like you're just an average Joe.
That's one.
You're just wearing regular sunglasses, but really you got AI, you got videos, you got cameras, and that'd be huge for media once we get that. Because you know, I do a yellow jacket nest, and I freaking rip it open, and bam, it's recording right there.
Yeah,
just
well, we need to do that. Nobody else is doing that. In our
we'll be having all with them next year.
Okay.
We just got to make sure it's dialed in with Hayden first.
Yeah, that we're showing legit content. But imagine that a pair of glasses. I think we're almost at the point where it's seeing everything and will tell you over voice what to do. But in the next 5 years, it'll actually show you what to do. That's why I think training like that would be so handy compared to going in there trying to.
Yeah, but you still can't negotiate with somebody on price and not know what the hell looking at. Yeah. It might take the training down from 2 weeks to a week, and then you can use
it transfers the knowledge. faster.
Maybe we should just get chip put in our head and just download it.
I'm ready.
They've
I'm
done
ready
that.
for it. Dude, I
Exit.
want to be chipped up last week.
I'm not getting chipped.
Dude,
I'm going to be the test dummy for the brain.
My brother-in-law wants to.
Damn it, dude, I don't want to be. He wants to be the test
Yeah.
dummy?
He wants to put in his head.
No. Absolutely not. I'm going to let 10,000 people do it before me.
isn't it like you can literally play music in your head without your?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Siri, that's what I heard. Well, you can like be crazy. Just like, hey,
I need to know about this. Okay.
Dude,
that's
but
so hard.
think about the competitive advantage.
Well, yeah, but
Count me out. Okay. I'm going to be authentic the rest of my life.
world one.
You would never get it.
No.
I would.
No.
I want 10,000 people to do it for me, though.
Count me out.
Dude, I'm going
Dude,
to
what if
circles
it-
around you.
What? That's fine.
You
But
would
what
it?
Yeah.
9
Yeah. What if that thing glitches out?
Yeah, that's
I know, but everything in life at risk. What if you crash your car?
You're right. I won't catch it with a chip in my head.
No, my point is like the car is so useful. Everyone takes the risk because it's worth it. I think AI are going to be the same.
No way, dog.
Like 10,000 years.
You think they weren't scared when they went from a horse to a carriage to a car? They're like, that's too dangerous. You're going too fast. You're going to hurt yourself. It's dangerous. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, now everyone drives cars.
I don't know. If it works on you for a while, I'll do it.
Yeah,
Can you get anywhere though?
I'm not.
Well,
Who was that? Mark Zuckerberg. I was thinking of Mark Zuckerberg. Like, dude, this guy looks like he looks like an AI bot.
Yeah. He's got the chip.
His smile is AI.
Dude, I think a couple of our clients have the chip.
Oh,
to be
sure.
honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Not our clients.
Yeah, but
Other people's clients. Yeah.
no, I mean, it's
Honorable
weird
Pest
as it seems. If they would just do it 10,000 people and it's working, there's going to be a huge competitive advantage. But I actually don't see it'd have to be a big step up from the glasses for me to feel like
Because you know
worth
how
it.
cool it would be if you could plug the thing in at night and just still work.
Oh,
Like just off 24/7.
or just have like every single expert in the world inside your head on every topic.
I would rather just glasses tell me that.
So, yeah, that's my point. If glasses are good enough, I don't know that I want the chip. Like, if the chip's only 20% better,
What would Jeff Bezos do in this situation?
oh, he's getting the chip. He's replacing his entire head, probably. No, if it's 20% better, I don't think I want to take that. I want to mess with that. But if it's 3 times as good, dude, you're gonna.
Yeah, but morally, I think it's the fact that you would no longer be yourself. You know, you would be manipulative.
Oh,
It's got to teach
A bunch of different things.
yeah, but yeah, much more capes.
Yeah, but I mean, the whole point of living is
Be
we're
weak.
getting into the world around us now, but the whole point of living is to be yourself.
I mean, I
Whereas
guess.
when you get that for the rest of your life, you'll no longer be 100% just yourself.
I mean, that's true. That's
You'd be
true.
different, buddy.
You be basically, you know, like that. You're basically just a
Superhuman.
tool. You're basically just a tool for the world.
Whoa. What? No,
Seriously,
I don't think so. No,
You just become a human computer, right?
I'd be a weapon for myself. For honorable. You want an AI super
Yeah,
nation person on your team, don't you?
I
Don't you want that?
I wouldn't call it a weapon. I would call it a tool.
You're calling me a tool?
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
No.
If you're tipped up, then yeah.
No, it would be a weapon. I'd weaponize myself.
Okay, so then for the rest of your life, you're just a weapon.
Yeah, that's the goal anyways.
That's a weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
but-
mass building.
There
We
you
can
go.
build.
Builders.
Stone Cold.
I'm gonna carry that for a second. It's AI.
You can teach it to talk to woman.
I mean, I'm not sure AI can fix that problem.
That's funny.
How's the coffee going?
Dude, it's I hate it so much, but I'm just.
So we're gonna be the most legit AI that's within 100 miles,
Yes.
100,000.
In the whole world.
I-
Universe.
Well, that's the long-term goal. Yeah.
I text that guy that I was dealing with.
Which
See
guy?
what he thinks.
Oh, your buddy.
Yeah, we gotta get to it, boys. Okay, we'll get out of here.
Get some services. Thanks for coming on, Hayden.
Appreciate it, brother. We're getting a lot more of these to do.
Oh yeah, 100%. Next one that I'm on, I'll have that AI chip already in.